What's up, fight fans? This is Roy Coughlin for SA Boxing Talk in association with Solar Boxing, and I'm here with Johnny Edwards. Johnny, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I've had a couple of ciders now after the Jules Lamport fight.
It's St. Paddy's Day. You should.
You should. The Guinness in a minute, eh?
Exactly. You should enjoy yourself. Thanks for taking the time to speak to us.
That's all right, right?
Give us your thoughts on the card so far tonight for Siesta Promotions Loose Cannons.
Well, he always puts a top-class show on, 50-50 fights, and the rig he's put up there, and there's no stone unturned. He's spent a lot of money on the show, and there's some top-class boxing there, and everybody's having a good time, eh?
Excellent. And you had two fighters on the card tonight?
Yeah, I had Joseph Bad Boy Butler, 19 years old. He made his pro debut tonight.
And
George Fat Boy Lamport.
Excellent. So George was a bit unlucky tonight.
He wasn't unlucky. He wasn't quite himself. He's not what we're seeing in the past of George, but he was in a real live opponent, and we got a draw. And that's a fair decision for both fighters, really.
Excellent. And I think this is his third outing at a Siesta Boxing promotion?
Yeah, third outing, and we've had 3 tough fights on the spin here.
Yeah.
And George has, he's ranked 23 out of under 23 super welterweights in the country, age 20, and another good learning fight. And I say, George's done brilliant tonight, but it wasn't the George we know. There was just something not quite right. So
what do you think would be next for George then?
He needs a couple of weeks rest, and then we get back in the gym, we start practicing. And then I think we'll probably get out in May.
Excellent. And what about Mr. Butler? How do you think?
Have you ever seen a debut like that?
I've got the footage, which we'll be sharing with you.
And he was in with a guy who's had like nearly 70 fights, only ever been stopped 5 in them, and really he couldn't do anything with Joseph. And Joseph's confidence for his debut was amazing.
So Joseph Butler looking very, very smooth tonight in the ring, and definitely looked quite comfortable there as well. Comfortable,
didn't he? He boxed, he had a little bit of, went and had a little go of him, and whatever the opponent had, he didn't open up very much because he got clobbered every time, didn't he? But Joseph, we boxed in the Haringey Cup the season before this, and against a world silver medalist, and we're not saying we won, but we give him the best fight that he's had in a long time, and he really turned the key then. But I'd like to thank Moneyfield, ABC, who's done a lot of work with him, his uncle Joby. He's with Guildford, been with Guildford City for a while now, and all the trainers there. But I think we've got something special in Joseph. Excellent. I really think he's going to... He boxed at lightweight tonight, which is good. But I think when we get into super feather, he's going to be a real contender.
Excellent. I think the weight drop will be easy for him then.
Easy, yeah. He's 61. We come down for 63, comfortable. We'll have a couple of bouts at that, a couple of fights at that weight. Hopefully we're going to get him out in May. He comes from Portsmouth. He's a big Portsmouth FC fan, so we want to take him back. He lives at Portsmouth, so we're just outside there, Ambrook. And we were taking to Portsmouth, get all the Portsmouth fans behind him.
Great.
He's class, isn't he?
Yeah, very, very good, very impressive.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that Joseph tonight,
Yeah. Any other fights on the card tonight that stand out for you?
Well, I'm looking forward to the female fight. Lucy Whiteheart, I want to watch that.
Yeah.
Senior Byfield's always good value. We'll bring a big crowd from Reading.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to go in and watch in a minute when I finish with you, Roy.
Excellent. Well, let me not take up too much of your time.
No,
Thank you so much, Johnny.
To talk, yeah.
Thank you so much for the time, and we'll look forward to speaking to you again at the next show.
Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.
Cheers then. Bye.